I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope overview for September for you, Pisces. All right, let's have a look at what's going on. I think let's look at right opposite you in your solar seventh house. We're going to cover relationships straight away, okay? Now, Venus is going to move into this area of your chart on the 6th. So it's going to join the sun there, and also Mercury right at the start of the month, but moves out on the 2nd. So just as the sun and Venus, when Venus is in this area of your chart on the 7th house, all to do with relationships, it means that love is just sort of that little bit closer. It can touch your heart more intensely. You can actually be in the right place at the right time to meet, a sweetheart. So if you're looking for love, then you want to sort of get out and start socializing. Also, earlier in the month, the first week before Venus moves to this area, it's in your solar 6th house. Now, this is an area of your day-to-day productivity to do around work. It's also very much to do with your presentation, your image. So, when when you're looking for love, you want to put on your best front, okay? So you want to look your best, and sometimes that can take a little bit of work because we just get so used to doing the same thing every day because life gets so busy. Whereas, last month and also the first week of this month, it's a great time to sort of have a check, look at yourself with a critical eye. Are you happy with the way you're presenting yourself? Are you happy with your overall presentation? What do you need to do? I mean, do you want to focus on your health and well-being? Is your image, your presentation, as in your style, need updating? You're a Pisces, so you probably want to go and buy a new pair of shoes because the feet rule Pisces. So you've probably got a zillion of them already. Maybe it's a time to have a clean out and just, get rid of the things that you no longer feel great in. And I say no longer because, as we grow, we change. So, what you liked even last year, last season, you may not be resonating with that anymore. So clear it out. And as soon as you clear out, have a clean out, guess what? You've got space in your closet, so, whenever there's a void, the universe will fill it. So that's a great thing to do, particularly in the first half of the month, and you get yourself together on a presentation level because, if you want to attract love, then I think somebody wrote, I wish I could know her name, rather to give her credit, but she wrote like the Harvard business plan of love. So I always thought that was a fantastic idea, and yeah, you should plan, do your love list, do you sit down and think about what it is that you want in your life. I mean, it may not end up exactly the same. Life sort of has a habit of doing what it wants sometimes. I think it's almost like there's a grand plan in place. The creator's already organized that, but I think when you put your thoughts down and you be proactive about it, then you then set up an energy. Sometimes it doesn't matter what you're putting out, or it doesn't matter what energy you're putting out. You want to put it out in a positive way all the time, but it doesn't matter where the activity is being putting out. It's like energy builds energy. So if you're putting energy out, saying your love list, and this is what you would like, and the type of person you feel you would be compatible with, and where you're going to go to meet that person, every single finer detail, then it's going to come back because you're putting the energy out. It's going to come back in some form. Will it come back exactly as you put it in? Maybe, maybe not. But, there's all sorts of compromises in life simply because we're all different and individual. So you want to be prepared to make some adjustments on your plan, on your life plan, not just your love plan. And it's that level of compromise that you make that helps to blend two people together in a relationship, because You know, there's always going to be some level of compromise there, simply because we're individuals and because we're forever growing. Then you want to tweak the relationship all the time. So for couples with a Venus opposite you in this area of your chart, it's a time to focus more on your relationships, okay? And you know, tweak them and be conscious of all relationships are give and take. So life really throws in us areas, things that support us and challenge us. And relationships, and particularly intimate relationships, sure, we all know that. We've all had some challenging ones. And, you know, that's what helps us grow and be the people that we are today. So don't let that sort of put you off. All right, let's have a look at the money houses. So I'm going to have a look at the 2nd and the 8th house, and also what's going on in the 11th house. So these are solar houses, of course. That's what I work on here. I mean, I do personal charts as well. If you're ever interested in that, go along to Mistress of Astrology and you can have a look at what I offer there. All right, so early in the month on the 9th, we've got the full moon in your solar 2nd house. Now, this area of your chart is about love and money, basically, and also about self-worth. How deserving you feel of attracting what you want in your life. So if there's anything in your life that says, and you have this little niggling thought at the back of the mind that says, oh, I can't do that, I can't have that, I'm not good enough, or whatever, deal with that this month, okay? And you're going to get a chance to deal with that with the full moon. Full moon energy can be quite unsettling, let's face it. It's the lunar moon. It comes from the word lunatic. People get a bit crazy or crazier around the full moon, okay? But around this time of the night, it does like heighten emotions, and no doubt there, even my dog gets a bit crazy in the full moon. And it gives you, it highlights, uncovers things that you need to work on, okay? Now, this is a good thing. Confronting, maybe a little, yeah, can't lie. Got a Sag rising, can't lie. So a little confronting, but it allows you to get in touch with things, and once you're in touch with them, I mean, it's like that thing where you don't know. So once you're in touch with how you feel, or something's there that's perhaps blocking your energy, then you can deal with it, clear it, and move forward. Okay, now let's see what's happening. The new moon is in your solar 8th house. This is a great area for support, material support, monetary support. People can come out and just, you know, reach out to you in some way. The new moon is about new beginnings. Okay, so it's a new phase that you're going through here, and starting. It's the start of something new. The moon, well, of course, the sun moves into this area on the 23rd, and so then when the sun and the moon are together, that's the new moon, and it's on the 24th. Now, Mercury, the communication planet, communication and commerce, media, also brings in siblings, moves into this area as well on the 2nd, and Venus is going to be there a little later in the month, right at the end of the month on the 30th. So there's lots of communication going on. You want to just work with people and don't make any assumptions, because things will fall into place as they should, as they're meant to. The one thing that you need to do if someone does reach out with a helping hand is say thank you, okay? There's no greater healing energy and no greater attraction energy than gratitude, okay? So remember that. All right, so let's have a look at your solar 10th house to do with business now. Mars is going to move into this area of your chart on the 14th. Yay, okay. And if you thought you were busy before, Pisces, then hold on, because life is about to get a whole lot more hectic, okay? But you've got 2 weeks to prepare for this, and you really need to do some preparation with Mars, okay? Because if you don't, if you're not organized, then that whole Mars motivational can do. Initiating energy can be wasted because it can just have you just running around in circles, scratching your head, being busy but not achieving anything. That's what we don't want. So use the first 2 weeks of this month to clear your desk, get anything that's needs to be finalized, done, cross the T's, dot the I's, all of that. Mercury is going to go retrograde early next month too, in October. So this month is a time to really get out there and initiate things and get things done. So if you're organized, then by the time Mars moves into this area, this career zone area of your life, you're good to go, okay? And you can make use of that energy in the very, very best way, an assertive way, okay, and move a lot of work and move forward. So all good this month. I hope something fabulous comes through for you, Pisces, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Don't forget to go and check out the daily overviews as well. I'm Jennifer Angel. Love and luck to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.